This latest building is an art collaboration. Probably 4 interesting artists come in with unique backgrounds. So I had a few ideas. I wanted a boardwalk. I wanted the cedar shake look, board and batten, a flat grass roof, and then I gave some of my designers artistic freedom as well.
When Phil was building it, he was like sort of inspired by mushrooms. So if you look underneath the porch, the 2x6s, it sort of looks like gills. So he continued that up at the top there to make that top look like a mushroom.
I've been living off-grid for 14 years and I'm an off-gridder for life. I'm never coming out of the bush. This lifestyle is where it's at.
We built our own cabin first back in 2007. When we first started living back there, we didn't have any power at all. It was just us and a couple candles.
A lot of people have been bugging us for years. What are you doing back there? How are you doing it? A lot of people are intrigued with the off-grid solar. So we made sure to incorporate that up front at this rental. So it's a display. You can live personally off-grid for the weekend. Give it a test run and see how it works for you.
We call this place the Piccolata. And Joel and I, we joke, it's like the bed and pick your own breakfast place because we have a big garden on the side. So our guests have access to the garden.
It's a 2-story structure. Floor layout is 15 by 15 feet. Just the perfect amount of space for a couple to enjoy. This would be the dining area. Obviously it's the chessboard, it's the gaming area right now. This nice little thermostat controlled heating source. The kitchen's a work of art. It's one of my favorite features to this building. Just the curvature, nothing straight. My tile guy was a little disappointed when he walked in and he said, "Could you add any more angles to it, curves to it, Joel? Thanks a lot." I said, "Well, I know you're good. I thought I'd push you to the limit. Let's see what you're made of, man." He comes up with this, so he passed. We have some dishes, more than enough dishes. Good variety, pots, pans. A propane 4-burner stovetop. Wow, that works good. Gorgeous copper sink. This time of year, hot water's not operating. Heat your warm water up on the stove if you need hot water. And that noise is the 12-volt water pump system. Yes, you're gonna hear that noise. Under here you'll find a few kitchen tools, some basics. The natural lighting in this kitchen's great. The hammock floor helps out a lot, adds that light in from up above. And over here we have the closet. Nice little skeleton key let you in. And the closet's pretty spacious. You can go on forever actually in here. And in here's the utility room. Our water system, batteries, charge controller, inverter, everything we need all in this little nook under the stairs. To utilize all the small space, we have this built-in wall unit with, well, whatever you need. The staircase, it's beautiful. It's walnut that was milled off our sawmill. Local nut tree we took down. It turned out great.
So we're upstairs. This is where we have our queen size bed and the hammock floor, which can double as like a bed for small kids. We would like to keep it really green in here, so we've added a few plants. We like to support local artists and stuff. So I shopped on Kijiji and I found a lady that makes these beautiful driftwood lamps. And then there's another lady in town that refinishes furniture, and I got these from her. So we have 4 opening windows that create a nice cross breeze during the summer, and the overhang outside keeps that like beating sun from like shining in the windows and heating you up. The view from here is really wonderful. You get to look out on the property and out across the field. For heat in this place, we have propane thermostat just because other people are going to be using it and we don't want to run the risk of somebody burning it down. It simplifies things, it keeps it warm, you know, people aren't going to have to get up halfway through the night to stoke the fire because that's, you know, what we all do if we have a wood stove. We have a well on the property and we fill a reservoir in the building here that supplies enough water for anyone for like a weekend. Yeah, it's more than enough for a weekend. For electricity, we have a 24-volt system. So we have 4 350 watt solar panels up on our studio roof because that's our best angle to get the most sun. And we have 200 amp hour lithium batteries. For 3 seasons, we have hot water on demand and we have an outdoor shower. It's nicer than my shower at home. So you get to enjoy the outdoors in this like beautiful shower. We opted for the incinerator toilet as opposed to a composting toilet, so there's less handling. With an incinerator toilet, you do your business, you shut the lid, you press the button, and it just turns to ashes.
The building is spray foam insulation, so it just turns it into a little bunker. Structurally, it just supports everything. I'm enjoying the new spray foam. I come from the land of pink bats. I'm so glad those days are done, personally. The structure itself is floating on reclaimed telephone hydro poles. So we have a good sturdy base, and then from there, ash trees that hold up the porch. We make sure to burn and char the ends of those. Acts as an old traditional preserve style to keep the fungus and insects out. We had the emerald ash beetle come through. The trees had to come down, so I thought I'd keep the trees as much as I could, preserve them. So we turned a percentage of them into this structure. Reclaimed percentage, let's say 30%. A green roof, as far as I'm learning, is pretty incredible. They're beautiful things. We use rubber membrane, and then with one of my machines, we just kept carrying buckets of soil up there. Underneath that soil, I added straw as a cushion, less likely to puncture the membrane. And I can walk around that roof just like it's a natural porch. It gave me extended space up there. The view from the top of this building is amazing. I have a fascination with boardwalks. I find when I come across them on my travels, they just set a different atmosphere. So, had to have my own. It is sort of wetland in here half the time anyway, so I could justify. I have trouble going into a normal building these days after living in such unique hand-built cabins. The structures that we come up with on the lands that I live on are pretty artistic. They're large artistic sculptures is like my goal.
We are so happy that this project has finished. We've been working on it for years. And we're really excited to share our lifestyle with people.
Subscribe to Exploring Alternatives and check out our playlists for more videos like this. You can also follow the Piccolata on Facebook and Instagram, and we'll put their Airbnb link in the description down below. Thanks for watching.